You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now, stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jes, no other name is better. God, I am blessed. Come on and sing it louder. Jes, no other name is better. God, I am blessed. Everybody say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Say I'm blessed. Never met someone who makes me smile for no apparent reason when I'm feeling down. I call on you to be my comforter. I'm your child. You dry my eyes from tears I cry. Never leave my side. Your love ain't like the season or people. It never change regardless of what we do. You treat us equal. Even though I don't see your way out of my situation. Prepare me on a daily, keep me strong. Correct me when I'm wrong. I could have lost my mind. Suicide lost my life. But you gave me more reasons to continue this fight. You other name is better. G-O-D, I am blessed. On and sing it louder. J-S-U. No other name is better. G-O-D, I am blessed. I wanna thank you for loving me. Roof over my head may not have much and it humbles me. All it takes is one call of your name, you come running. Even when I'm undeserving, you give it all to me. Struggles I endure, take them away with every little bit of piece of sunshine. Always come through when you're on time. Brighten my day with the best glow. Remind me I'm not alone. Enemies won't steal my shine. Nothing won't stop my grind. Showing out for the 9-9. See, I could have lost my mind. Suicide, but you gave me more reasons to continue this fight. Well, the name is better. G. Sing it louder. J. You. Well, the name is better. G.
Okay. Hey y'all, hey, happy Wednesday to you. It's your girl Tay. It is the Pep Talk with Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta, where the song that was just playing was Shy Kiera. I'm blessed. So shout out my engineer, Sunshine. Y'all know Sunshine be put me down with music, but I got to be 100% transparent. Sunshine messed me up because if you know Sunshine, Sunshine gonna give me the trap song, drop it like it's hot. But I mean, you give me that, but you give me other songs. I was not prepared for the gospel, and she must have known that I needed it. She needed it, so we didn't set the atmosphere in here today at the Pep Talk with Tay Show because we are blessed. So I hope you blessed too. How your week going? Is your week going good? My social media, Facebook crew, y'all been keeping me busy while we were waiting for the show to start, so I appreciate y'all. But it is the last Wednesday. Double K said Sunshine be switching it up. You and does. Hey, what up, Reese? Oh, she's multifaceted. You know she be trying to use big words and stuff all the time because she's really a hood nerd. But anyway, it's the Pep Talk with Tay Show. And so tonight we are going to talk about some things that are going on here in the Atlanta area because y'all know I bees outside. And I want to talk about Black History Month because this is the last Wednesday of the month, and Black history, is it still alive? Like me and Sunshine were talking before the show. Black history in the schools, they're still teaching about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Thurgood Marshall, which are amazing people in our history. But what about now? Like, it is 2024. There has got to be some activists, some community leaders, some people that are making a difference that our kids can learn about as part of Black history. And so we're going to talk about that because I want to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it. It's my show, and that's what we're going to do. And then I also have a special guest that'll be joining us in a little bit. So let's go ahead and talk about Tay being outside because y'all know I bees outside. So this past weekend, I had the opportunity to hang out with the Boss Besties, ATL. They had a content day. And so for me, I am not a person that likes to take the pictures and do the content and all of that. I just want to get on social media and talk and just be Tay. But the way that the algorithms and stuff be going, you got to have some good content. And so they offered us a free content day, free, one of my favorite things, free, at Framed Addiction ATL. That's Framed Addiction ATL. So if you are a content creator or a business owner that doesn't really want to get an office space just yet, check out Framed Addiction ATL. Beautiful venue. I took some great pictures with their backdrops. And so I'm going to be using that for my March content as we celebrate Women's History Month. So stay tuned for that. But shout out the Boss Besties, always keeping me outside and always giving me something to do. So I appreciate them. And then y'all know I haven't done it in a minute because DJ Double K ain't been in here. Jax, we got a new setup in the studio too, because we got a new studio, but I ain't really danced in a long time because y'all know I'm a dancer. And that's what I do. But this weekend, the Black Heritage Ball. So one of my girlfriends, shout out Toya B, she was one of the vendors doing makeup at the Black Heritage Ball. And I'm the friend that supports. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to come and keep you company. Woo woo. And so we went to the Black Heritage Ball, baby. The Black Heritage Ball had steppers. So, you know, like, do y'all know what steppers do? So like step in the name of love, like, you know, the people that be dancing and, you know, all of that stuff. So they had a heritage ball. When I say I ain't never seen so many Black folks dressed up and dancing in all my day, I don't know how many people they had. They had steppers from all over, from Chicago steppers, St. Louis steppers. They even had Iowa steppers. My Iowa family, did y'all know that there's a stepper group in Des Moines? Did y'all know that? Because they show was in Atlanta this weekend. Steppers from Arizona, from Texas, all over the place. Baby, I met this lady. The lady was 87 years old, and I'm 47, and she made me look bad because she was a brick house mama, and she was out there stepping and getting her whole dance on, baby. So shout out the Heritage Ball, the steppers. Y'all stay tuned because I told them next time they come to Atlanta, I'm going to be learning how to step and swing and have somebody. So any fellas out there that want to learn how to step with me, hit me up because we're going to take, I think Backstage here in Atlanta has stepper classes. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have to check it out and learn how to step because that's some good exercise. And they look like they were having an amazing time. Right. Kales, we gonna do it. Yeah, we gonna have to do, because they was doing some line dances, but they were doing like I can't tell y'all in the chair because that's all I got in the chair. They was like doing doing that type of stuff. But anyway, it was great. So shout out the steppers. And if anybody's looking for some good cardio to do and you like dancing, I would encourage you to look up a local stepper group in your area and check them out. So hey, because that's probably some great cardio and you'll have a good time doing it. You could just laugh at your own self because that's what I plan on doing. So hey, it is what it is. And then tonight, City Winery. Y'all know I love City Winery ATL. Y'all make sure you tag them and tell them to hire me because I'm gonna get me a job at City Winery ATL. But tonight, Benita Jelane, her show, the doors already opened at 6:30. The show starts at 8. So as soon as this show is over, I'm gonna fly over to City Winery tonight and support her for her performance tonight at City Winery. So congratulations, Benita. We're proud of you. And that's just the beginning of more to come for her. Make sure that you check out City Winery ATL. Avery Sunshine is coming this week. I believe her show, she's got 2 shows. And then y'all know Layla Hathaway will be at City Winery April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And I'm going to be there 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'm going to be there every day that she's there because I got plans. So y'all stay tuned for me and Layla going to get a new picture together because I'm going to see Layla Hathaway when she comes to Atlanta. Mean it. Going to happen. She's my fave. So, and then March is Women's History Month. And so since March is Women's History Month, I definitely want to spotlight amazing women because I got to admit, I am blessed to have experienced and know some amazing women. And so next month, all the shows will be in honor of amazing women that I know because women, we are like dope like that. So Women's History Month, we're going to do that. And Beverly Bond. Do y'all know who that is? Do you know who Beverly Bond is? So Beverly Bond, Black girls that, who is it? I can't stand Sunshine, y'all. I can't. That fool said, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what she said. But anyway, Beverly Bond, Black Girls Rock is one of my favorite shows that aired annually. And during the pandemic, she had slowed down and had went on a hiatus for about 5 years. Well, it was announced earlier this week that Black Girls Rock, Beverly Bond is bringing it to Atlanta. I cannot wait because I am going to be in the building. The show will air in June, and I know that she's going to go all out because she hasn't done it in so many years. So shout out Beverly Bond for bringing it back out. Black Girls That Rock. Look it up on YouTube. Look it up online. Support her. She does amazing things for Black women and little girls that rock. So I can't wait because that's coming up pretty soon. I wish she could have done it next month, but I'm sure there's a reason why she's doing it in June so that she can get everything together and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that. But this weekend, I will be hosting. Hosting is my thing. I be acting a plum fool. So this weekend, I will be hosting the Push Brunch. Shout out Dr. Ebony and Powers. She is having a brunch on Saturday from 11 to 4, where she has amazing women that are coming to speak and share their stories and push forward by inspiring other women with their transparent stories. So Dr. Ebony Empowers may be joining us a little bit later on tonight to tell us more about that brunch. But if you are on my social media page or if you're watching on the YouTube page, we're going to put that flyer up for the Push Brunch, and you could come and check it out because it's definitely going to be a good time. And I'm going to be the hostess with the mostest. So you know you want to check it out, right? Because I'm going to be in the building. It is. They going to have a lot of speakers. They got a panel. I think one of the topics, I don't want to tell all of the topics. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. Our dance group was there at the Heritage Ball. Hey, Joyce, I'm sorry I missed y'all. I started to go to the Des Moines table too, but it was so many people over there. But okay, I want to be at the Heritage Ball. But yeah, so the push brunch, y'all know I get distracted. There it is, up there. All of these amazing women are going to tell their story. They're on a panel. There's different topics and conversations, and I'll be the host, the hostess with the mostest, and we're gonna have a good time. And we got to wear all white. Now, y'all know. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that I'm in the process of losing weight. I am trying to lose 50 pounds. So when she told me about wearing all white, baby, let me tell you something. I'm gonna look like it's gonna give what it's gonna give in that all white, because all white when you a little fluffy. I'm gonna look like a little marshmallow, but I'm gonna be a cute marshmallow on Saturday at the push brunch. And again, if you're in the ATL area, make sure that you come and support. And then Sunday, I will be with my rich auntie Lori and the crew. Of course, I'm gonna be at New Birth, the best church this side of heaven. But then we will be going over to the gathering spot to support the Steve Harvey Foundation. So stay tuned for that. That's definitely gonna be a good time, and I'll make sure that I post some pictures and share about that experience because y'all know Tay B's outside. So remember, if you have an event and you want us to spotlight it here on the Pep Talk with Tay Show, whether it's in Atlanta or outside of Atlanta, because I got a lot of viewers from all over. Make sure that you send it to me so that I can rep your event and get people to come. Because one thing about me, if you doing something positive, if you rocking, I'm rolling, and I definitely want to be able to support with you. So make sure that you hit me up in regards to that. So without further ado, I think it's time for some music. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it over to what you feel like, Sunshine. Sunshine's my DJ since DJ Double K nor DJ Smooth J is in the building tonight. Shout out Isaac. I see you on there. I saw your little comment on there. Hey, boo, hey. So what we looking like, Sunshine? Got up. Okay, so we praising and worshiping. Okay, Alex Jean, Walking in Peace now on the Pep Talk with Tay Show. Stick around. When we come back, we'll have this week's Pep Talk, and we're going to talk about the state of Black history. So keep it locked. It's the Pep Talk with Tay Show on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
God, I've been walking in peace, gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Found in the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle. And I'm good. And I'm lit. I got God, so I don't need a trip. I get to him everything that I'm in. Off in the hill, and I know I won't miss. Brought me up from the gutter. Now I'm good, and that's word of my mother. Not afraid, I know I'm a runner. You gonna see. God, I've been walking in peace. Gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Found in the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle. Seeking your word, had to love it. More that I learn about you than I learn about me, and I know how to function. I'm taking my peace. I'm walking in deep. The more that I love, then the more that I see. I'm seeing the fruit. I had to repeat. I keep on producing. It's better for me. God, I've been walking in peace. Gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Found in the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle. Nothing is stress. I know how to run it. Go. And I'm not a friend. I ain't tripping about nothing. Carry the principle. I had to touch it. When they tried to hate me, I still had to love. I ain't care 'cause I know what I wanted. Know that I did it. No, I ain't switching. I had to see. God, I've been walking in peace. Gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Found in the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle.
My name is Dr. Siobhan Fleming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it is the Pep Talk with Tay Show here on Hits 92.3. And who was that, Sunshine, before we just went? Okay. Alex Jean. And what was the name of the song? Alex Jean, Walking in Peace. I like that song. I would add that to the rotation. And if you are, listen, this little microphone that I got, if you are an independent artist and you were looking for a platform to showcase your music, please hit me up on the Pep Talk with Tae Show at gmail.com. That is the Pep Talk Tae Show at gmail.com. Send me your music. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, because music is my love language. Don't y'all send me no foolishness. Please don't, because I'm not. Please do not. Please do not. I'm not even gonna play it one time. I'm not, because I am a music connoisseur. I like good music. Your lyrics gotta be about something. Your the beat gotta be about something. Y'all know that I'm not really a rap girl. Like, I'm more of a 90s 2000 type of rap girl. But if you rapping about your booty hole, and I'm not playing it. So that's that. And I mean what I say. And if you are an R&B artist, you got to be able to sing. Because if you, ooh yeah, and all of that, I'm not playing that on a Pep Talk with Tae Show, because I give y'all good music and I don't want y'all not listening to me, because you'd be like, what in the world did Tay play on the show? So I ain't. If I don't like it, I ain't playing it. So I said what I said and I meant what I meant. So anyway, this month, it's Black History Month. For me, shout out my mama. My mama raised me to believe that Black history is like 365. I grew up in Iowa. And so a lot of people always say, oh, ain't no Black folks in Iowa. Well, that's a lie. Because if you're following my Facebook page right now, half of the people that are on my Facebook Live are Black, and they lived or have lived in Iowa. So yes, there are Black people all over the world, y'all. But for me, my mom raised me to be proud of being a Black woman, and about making sure that I understood my culture and all of that good stuff. And so for me, Black History Month for me is all the time, but I'm extra blackety black in February. And so yeah, see, I told y'all my Facebook crew, they all born and raised in Iowa. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. And so today, as I was driving into the studio, I was thinking about it. It's Black History Month. And when we think about Black History Month, what is the state of Black history right now? In the school systems, I don't have kids, but from what I'm hearing, the kids are still learning about Martin Luther King, Marcus, Thurgood Marshall, Malcolm X, but there has got to be new Black history. We're history makers all the time. And so it concerns me that when we think about Black history, we're still talking about things that happened decades ago. And yes, I understand. We always want to pay honor and tribute to our civil rights leaders because they paved the way for us. But it's 2024. We got some new history makers and people doing some things right now that we need to really make sure that we educate our kids on. Our kids, when I look at the news and everything right now, you got basketball stars, rappers, actors, actresses. Granted, I'm proud of them for making history and leading the way right now. But what are you doing to talk about the social injustices that are still going on in our community? Somebody died. Black Lives Matter was a great movement, but what happened? Like, what's going on? I don't hear nobody talking about Black Lives Matter and all of that no more. But Lord forbid, Jesus, I hope it don't happen. But if a child gets shot or something happens, then everybody want to march and do all of this stuff. But why aren't we constantly making and drawing attention to social injustices and things that we still need to stand on? For me, I feel like back in the day, when we couldn't drink from water fountains and eat at certain places, it was more relevant. But now that we've gotten those particular rights, we can ride on the bus, we can do all of that. We have forgotten that there's still some injustices that are going on. And if we don't sit and talk about them, our kids are addicted to social media and all of that. They're not paying attention to that. They want it microwaved. They think just because they got 50,000 followers on social media that they superstars. They ain't thinking about no Black history. They ain't thinking about none of that. And so my question to my social media crew, YouTube, Sunshine, chime in. What do y'all think about the state of Black history? What's going on? Are we still making history, or have Black people is history done? What you think, Sunshine? Uh-oh.
As long as life is linear and the sun comes up, will always be Black history, because we're constantly innovating and doing brand new things and creating things that other people are in awe of us about. We can go ahead and say Black history is Simone Biles creating gymnastic routines that they won't even let her perform because other people can't perform them. Or the young lady, the Black young lady who just found a new element on the periodic table.
Yes.
Or the Black young lady who she created stitches that change colors so that if you have sepsis or something like that, it'll be able to alert you. Or the Black man who was able to take a baby, a fetus out of the womb, do surgery on that fetus, and then put the fetus back in the mother's womb to finish gestating. Yeah, that was a Black man that did that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, where are those things in? So for me, from a Black media perspective, and another reason why I'm going to have a talk show is because I feel like we need to have platforms that are bringing the things that are going on in our culture and in our community to the forefront.
Shout out to the Black nerds that are doing it, that love to look up the obscure and things like that. Yeah. And I found a Black history fact that I didn't say at all, and I wanted to share it with you because I thought it was the coolest Black history fact.
Okay, we got some Black history. Well, hold it to the end. Don't tell us to the end.
Okay,
hold on. So shout out to Katrina Patterson. So Katrina Patterson on my Facebook page, shout her out. I'm a publicly say on the Pep Talk Tae Show, she is an advocate for all things HBCUs. And for those of you all that are watching and don't know what an HBCU is, let me help you. Historically Black college and universities, and they are very, very relevant. Shout out Virginia Union University. I'm a Panther for life, baby. So she just shared on social media that let's talk about matters that are affecting our community. Mississippi is trying to close 3 of our HBCUs, and this needs attention. A lot of people think, oh, well, HBCUs are not relevant, as long as our kids are going to college, but that is not the truth. Our HBCUs teach us to allow us to have a platform where we are educated about things that have impacted our community. You are bonding and unifying and making lifelong friendships with individuals that are going to be movers and shakers in our community. So to me, I had a full scholarship to go to a predominantly white college, and I elected not to take that full ride scholarship because I wanted to have an HBCU experience. So I don't regret that. It was a great decision for me. But again, HBCUs are part of our culture, and we need to make sure that they stay relevant and remain open. So shout out Katrina, who does a lot with the HBCUs. We're going to have the Dollar Watson Classic going to be going on in a little bit. So stay tuned. I'm going to bring them on in a few weeks to talk about it.
Shout out to HBCUs, because most of your doctors and your lawyers, they are that because they started out at a HBCU first and got their undergrad, and then were able to go on to grad school. And if it wasn't for that HBCU, they might not have been able to get into college in the first place. So
amen.
Shout out to HBCUs for allowing us to have Black doctors and Black lawyers and Black professionals.
Yes, very, very, very good point. Stephanie Griffin on Facebook says, we're making Black history, but you got politicians trying to erase it because it makes them feel uncomfortable. They are taking books out of the schools that is not even offensive, such as Ruby Bridges. What?
Ruby Bridges is still alive.
Yeah.
That's what is crazy. Y'all talking about stuff that's not Black history. Ruby Bridges is Black present.
Yeah.
Because she is still somebody's meemaw right now. Like, she is still making greens on Thursdays. Like that's crazy.
Because Black history is us making greens. And speaking of which, not to get off the subject, but we better keep Black history alive, because some of these children do not know how to make no greens, no soul food. Listen, what will soul food be like in 2030 or 2050?
Tacos.
See, that's what I'm saying. We got to do better, because greens, tomatoes, right? We got to have all of that. But yeah, so that is so true. Transformation for graduating Black men and women of standards. So yeah, black history. We need to talk about Black present. I like that, Sunshine, because we've got Black people that are making an impact to the community right now, and we need to give them their flowers, and we need to support them as well. That's what it is now. Hey, Stacey. And so what is the state of Black history? What is it? When you all are electing officials, local officials in your states, make sure that you are finding out, what are they doing to protect our HBCUs? What are they doing to ensure that our history is being taught to our children? Are they trying to remove books like Ruby Bridges from the library, which don't have nothing to do with nothing? It's all subliminal, because I'm just saying, I think it's a shame. And it starts with the parents. So I'm not a parent, but I'm an auntie. And so I know, shout out Dominique. Hey, Dom. She's getting ready to have a baby. Ooh. But, we have to teach our kids Black history. So whether you're an auntie, whether you're an uncle, whether you're a mama, a daddy, a grandparent, whatever, we should be having those conversations to make sure that our kids understand where we've come from and where they should be going. We're not all of us ain't no rappers, no shade to the rappers. But we're doctors, lawyers, politicians, activists, school teachers, and more. And that is our history, or that is our present day Black culture and all that good stuff. What you got, Sunshine?
So I think what you're saying, like, to add what you're saying, we have to go back to something that our ancestors used to do. And we have to go back to the power of the passed down story.
Yeah.
Like, we need to start sitting around and start telling these stories ourselves. We need to start explaining to our kids that the reason why we got WIC is because we had Black Panthers that started the WIC program and were feeding the communities, and then the government came in and did that. We need to let our kids know that there was a city in Pennsylvania that the government bombed. Mm-hmm. Like, they dropped bombs on us. We need to let our kids know that there were free Black people that lived in Mexico. We need to let our kids know our history, and we have to tell them that history. Just like when my son had Martin Luther King as his Black history project, whatever, and he asked me what was the name of the white man that killed Martin Luther King, and I said J. Edgar Hoover.
That part.
And he said, no, that's not the name my teacher told me. I said, because your teacher is telling you their truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. The U.S. government killed Martin Luther King Jr. J. Edgar Hoover.
Y'all know y'all know Sunshine is a fool. But when we talk to the kids and we tell them about history and things like that, we have to meet them where they are too. So shout out TikTok, which I know I'm trying to grow my TikTok followers. But there's a lot of people that if you hashtag or look up the hashtag Black History, so many people, like, I've seen so many amazing content creators spotlighting Black history, but I challenge content creators, let's not just do it in February, because we're Black 365 or 366 because it's a leap year. And we should be spotlighting that and educating our kids on things like that all the time. Charlotte said PBS has some great documentaries. Yes. Thank you, Charlotte, she texted me the other day and was like, oh, here's a great documentary. You should watch it. I remember Eyes on the Prize. I had that DVD set. My mom used to make us watch that all the time. So then that way we understood about our history and all of those things. And so PBS, Public Broadcast Systems, I think that's what they stand for. because we got YouTubes and all of that, people ain't watching PBS no more, but get them kids to watch them because they definitely have some amazing documentaries this month, especially. So thank you, Charlotte, for letting us know about that as well. Katrina said, ultimately create our own charter schools. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Shout out my cousin. My cousin is Black Excellence right now. Benita Jelaine, I'm on my way to you as soon as I leave. We were just talking about your show, random. But shout out my cousin Asa Coleman. Y'all, please look up Coleman Preparatory in Louisville, Kentucky. Coleman Prep Academy. Coleman Prep Academy. My cousin, product of an HBCU, she went to Howard and graduated, and so she has started a charter school in Kentucky. She could have started it anywhere in the world. I was like, girl, why did you start it in Kentucky? But she was saying that the ability to be able to start that charter school, she had more resources available, and there was a need for it. And so Coleman Prep Academy, they are looking to win a grant to get some money for their charter school. So please, 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 it's personal to me because I'm proud of my cousin Asa for stepping out and starting this charter school. But I would love if you went to a HBCU. She teaches the kids, they're like kindergarten on up, about HBCUs and all of that stuff. So Coleman Prep Academy, I'm going to drop their link in the chat, and I'm gonna make sure that I can get Asa to come on real soon to talk about her journey with that preparatory school, because preparatory schools are really, really important. Stacy Backstrom, hey Stacy, she says, remember STAO, Sisters Together as One, not just focusing on female. We need these groups for our youth all year. Girl, yes, we gotta have school. We have to have organizations for our youth, not just in the summer, but all year round. Shout out the Academy, Ruth White, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I was in the Academy for years and years and years, and it's one of the reasons she took us every year to go see HBCUs during spring break. And she taught us about our history and all of that. So I will forever be appreciative to Dr. Ruth White for pouring into me and making sure that I understood. But yeah, we definitely need programs like that for our kids. So if you know of someone who has a program for our youth and is talking about Black history and helping our kids become better, please message me, because I definitely want to spotlight them and let them know about let everybody else know about what they got going on. And the NAACP, yes. How many people still, who got an NAACP membership? I'll wait. Chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. The NAACP is still relevant. Now, I have a few personal things about some of the things that they are doing, but they are still an organization that we need to support and get active in. So shout out your local NAACPs. They even have junior youth chapters because my pastor, Pastor Jamal Harrison Bryant, that's how I first met him, because he was a president of a youth chapter for the NAACP, and that's how I first heard about him. And he's doing amazing things in our community by way of the church, but he also does activism as well. So shout out Pastor, even though he ain't put me on his podcast yet. Slight shade, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it anyway. But yeah, so this is the state of our world. So for me, just honor Black history. Put something on I challenge y'all, if you're listening to this episode, make sure that we got one more day left of official Black History Month. Put something on your social media feed, and let's flood social media with some positive things about present day African Americans that are Black excellent doing things. And it doesn't even have to be a celebrity. It could be your local school bus driver who always makes sure that they pick up the kids and wipe the snot out their eyes or whatever they is, because they are helping us in our community and they're the unsung heroes. So if you know of somebody, shout them out on your social media. And if you feel like you want to spotlight somebody that we can interview throughout the rest of the year, hit me up, peptalktaeshow@gmail.com, and I'm going to get them on. And they don't have to live in the Atlanta area because we got StreamYard and we can bring them on and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what we gonna do. Okay. So before we go ahead and close out, I got a few asks of you all. I don't ask for much. I don't try to ask for too much stuff. But the Boss Babes Awards, I was nominated for the Radio Podcast Show of the Year. And I appreciate everybody who has voted. I got some really dope people that I'm connected to. Because not only did people say they voted, but they screenshot to send it to me like, I'm gonna let you know that I really voted. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shout out my job. Today, I sent an email out and I got a whole lot of votes from my coworkers at my job. So I appreciate that for them for doing that. But if you have not voted for me, please do so. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Go to thebossbabesaward.com. Look for the blonde hair Tay, okay? And the one that got the legs all out. That's me under Pep Talk Tae. So make sure that you vote for me. Voting closes on March 1st. So do it tonight. So then that way you don't forget, and share it with a friend. Even if they've never heard the show before, if you know me, you know I'm good people. So go ahead and vote for me so that I can bring that award on back to the Hits 92.3 studios. Okay? I appreciate y'all. And then TikTok. Now, Sunshine can go live on TikTok. DJ Double K has told me, and I'm going to publicly give him his flowers. He was like, Tay, you need to focus on TikTok. I was like, I ain't doing no TikTok. I don't want to do TikTok. Now I want to do TikTok and can't go live for nothing. I am at 957 people. 957. I gotta be at 1,000 in order to go live. I'm telling y'all, I got my whole dance routine together for when I go on the TikTok, because low-key, I think I'm a talk show host, and I think I'm a comedian low-key, for real. Like for real. I'm really, really funny in real life. So I got some things to say on TikTok, and I need y'all's help. So follow me on TikTok. It's The Real Pep Talk Tae. The Real Pep Talk Tae, because I started one before and I forgot what the login was. And so I had to create another one. So it's The Real Pep Talk Tae. But please, y'all, follow me on TikTok so I can go live. I'm at 957. And if you all just tell a friend, follow me, all that good stuff, I can go live. And I got to dance for y'all. Because I gotta dance. So shout out Denise Bridges on my Facebook. Denise, you are black. You are black excellence today. I appreciate everything that you do. Thank you, Lenore, for following me. Stacy said I'm funny for real. Stacy, you know I be fun. You funny too, girl. We're a comedian together. I would definitely like to come and speak about being a black female entrepreneur in the wedding industry. Yes, girl. Yes. Because we're gonna talk about that, because I hope to get married too, but that's a whole nother pep talk. So anyway, I digress. I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here because Benita Jelaine is live at City Winery, and I'm gonna be in the front row with the biggest mouth singing all her songs. So I'm about to head up out the studio and get to City Winery real quick, fast, and in a hurry. But before I go, I can't leave y'all without a pep talk. That wouldn't be right. So the pep talk of the week is this: one day you will be at the place you've always wanted to be. As I continue to pursue my dreams, I have to consistently tell myself that one day I'm gonna be where I want to be, because 100% being 100% transparent. I have days where I get discouraged. I have days when the reel don't reel right, the content don't do right, or I might have worked on a social media post that I was really proud of and only get 2 likes. I'd be like, well, God, dog, what is going on? And so you have to understand that when you are when you're a person chasing your dreams, and I'm still connected to a corporate 9-to-5, I am grateful for my corporate job. I am blessed to have the job that I have. I have the ability to work remote. I have the ability to work with some amazing people. But working a corporate 9-to-5 and then chasing my dream, sometimes I don't sleep at all. Somebody asked me the other night, they were like, why were you up sending emails at 4:00 in the morning? Because I can't sleep because there's so many things that I want to do and so many things that I want to achieve. And so for me, I have to remind myself daily that I am closer to my dream becoming a reality than I was yesterday, than I was last year, than I was the year before. And so for anybody watching this particular episode, understand that don't be so hard on yourself. You are closer to your dream being a reality. Keep working your dream. I remember being in my bedroom as a little girl. I used to want to be Sherry Shepherd. Some of y'all probably, or Sherry Carter. Y'all probably don't even know who that is, but she was on Video Soul. And I used to sit my doll babies up in my room. And I used to act like the doll baby was Queen Latifah or SWV. And I would act like I was interviewing them and stuff like that. And I'm closer to that now. Have I interviewed Queen Latifah? No, but I will eventually. But I am now in a space where I'm able to interview amazing people. And so I know that one day my dream of what I want, the things that I used to do when I was a little girl sitting in my bedroom on 3rd Avenue in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, is going to become reality, and it'll become reality for you as well. So no matter how old you are, never give up on your dream, because the dream can definitely happen, and I'm living proof of that. So that's what it is. That's your pep talk of the week. And until next week, I love y'all. Vote for me because I appreciate y'all. And have an amazing week. And if you're working in corporate America, don't slap them people, because you need that job, because that job is funding your dream. And so the dream can fund itself full time. Remember, I told you that. All right, y'all. This girl, Pep Talk Tae Sunshine, put us some music up out of here. We ending, we closing, and I'm on my way to City Winery to see Benita Jelaine. So that's what's up. Peace, y'all. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning into the Red Message Show, Shooting Shots of Fizzle.
Monday, new week, same stuff. Gonna work, I don't wanna wake up. Thankful that you gave me life, even though I don't always do right. Tuesday, I done had enough. Keep pushing even though it's tough. Loyal, even when I'm not. Each day I get another shot. So my mind's made up. I'ma stay prayed up. It's been a long week. I don't wanna have to wait till Sunday. I need you always, not just for one day. Oh Lord, I don't wanna have to wait till Sunday. I need you always, not just for one day. I don't wanna have to wait till Wednesday. Don't bother me much. Thursday's easy cause I got your love. Throwback to before I knew what it was. I don't stress over no Fridays cause Fridays when the check gon' come 10% then I can have a little fun. Weekend I can chill out some. Me and you a little one-on-one. So my mind's made up. I'ma stay prayed up. It's been a long week. I don't wanna have to wait till Sunday. I need you always, not just for one day. I don't wanna have to wait till Sunday.